Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Prime here with my live reaction to One Punch Man, Chapter 137. And also, it's kind of Christmas. Well, Christmas Eve. To all that celebrate it, Merry Christmas. To all who don't, it is Thursday. Yeah, was not expecting this. I heard something about it, but then, like, Murata's, like, his tweets and stuff don't necessarily translate well, so, but, yeah. Anyway, well, this cover is not very Christmassy, but it is kind of sexy with Fubuki being there, being the seductress that she is, with her two old man butlers banging Bomb. Why does Bomb have a cigar? We've never seen him with a cigar. Weird. Okay. From here on out, leave it to the adults. Resonance is the title. Okay. Excuse me. This is done by Viv and Group. So, last time it was not. They got it out before and I was impatient. So they showed up a little later than normal, but that's fine. It happens. Let's see here. Oh Lord, I look down and I see Bang with this like, ho ho ho, motherfuckers! You weren't expecting me. So yeah, so they're joining up. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. They were in the tower when it got raised up, so I guess they finally popped out, and it's like, hey, everyone's gathered. This is going to be a fun one. Hey, what a coincidence. Let us in on the action, too. It's like, I've not felt this good in decades. Atomic and Child Emperor are surprised. Bang? Bang-san? What are you doing here? Huh? Perhaps you find that odd, considering you excluded us from the operation. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. What? Oh, I didn't know. What's going on, Child Emperor? I thought you said Bang didn't participate because you couldn't get a hold of him. Yeah, okay, now it's starting to come back. It's because of Garo, yeah. It was like, you don't know if it's like, he was your student, but was he corrupted by external forces, or was it by your own tutelage? Well, there's a reason. Many of them may have feared that I wouldn't be able to fully let go of my leniency from my former student Garo, I imagine. For a purely military perspective, there's no choice but to have those doubts. Excuse me. Let's see here. No need to worry. I will take the responsibility of putting Garo to rest with my own two fists. Okay. I mean, we've actually discussed that, like, I think on the podcast, like, that Bang would have this kind of, like duty. And I doubt that it's going to happen that way, but we could definitely see him stepping in to, like, try and do it, but then, due to the weird nature of this series and with so many characters, probably going to end up, like, trying to face off against Garo, I could definitely see Saitama having to come in, well, actually, it didn't even have a name. Whatever Fubuki did for Bang and Bomb, like the physical enhancement, augmentation with her powers, that probably will wear out relatively soon. So, yeah. That's if it hasn't already. So, like, as soon as he's, like, squaring off against Garo, it's like, you're quite a bit different than I remember you. And it's like, yeah, and you're older. Well, we can still face off. And then it's like, oh, my back, kind of deal. So, yeah, I could see that happening. Anyway. In all honesty, I am thankful for the opportunity to take responsibility for this as a teacher, rather than a hero. The decision to exclude me from the operation was truly the best one. I am in your debt, young man. Oh. And he just, like, pats him on the shoulder, and Kid's like, or not Kid. Why did I say Kid? I mean, he is a kid, but still child. He's like, I'm Sorry, I disrespect my elders. Please, everyone, if you have a plan for backing up my sister, Tatsumaki, then start quickly. I'll help out with anything you decide. Okay, Fubuki's actually going to help. I like that. Blizzard of Hell? I'm certain my sister is already losing consciousness. Oh. She's going to reveal her fatal flaw. And all of them are like, wait, what are you talking about? Damn, did the tower get even more twisted than from the last time? Uh-oh. Oh. She ain't got no pupils. Is she literally just there? Or, oh, sweet heavens, is it the Fubuki theory, but for Tatsumaki, we're all fucked? Where it's like there's a darker personality when they conk out that takes over, and then it's like unbridled, unrestrained power is about to cripple Z City even more so than it's already been twisted. Oh Lord, that might explain the tower then. I hope everyone that's worth saving got out. But yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Okay. We've got Drive Knight. He's still fighting Psychos, and they have hit the barrier, it looks like. Oh, the landing gear Orochi legs came out and bounded them off. Tatsumaki, if I can just take her down. Okay, you fired some missiles from the undercarriage. And then Drive Knight's kind of like dodging them. Oh, he turned into the Rook form. Oh, okay. The Rook form apparently would have more defense, so that makes sense. Him quick changing, and it's like, well, the plane would have blown up. But yeah. Also, getting another vantage point of the Rook. Like, it was a cool picture the first time we ever saw it, but it was like certain details were a little harder to make out. But yeah, you can definitely see that Roman-esque helmet he's got going on. Also, his body proportions are quite weird. His legs are, like, fucking small. Anyway, so, what the hell? What the... Oh! Okay. There's Genos, looking awesome. He, like, blasted the rockets that were aiming for Tatsumaki, I guess. But based on the... Yeah. Okay, it's coming from the tower. I thought that was the thing, but yeah. So yeah, they're on the tower. He's kind of like guarding Tatsumaki, even though he himself really, like, how much can he really logically should be able to do at this moment? I fear he's going to get horribly nerfed at some point, but if it hasn't happened now, I don't know how it's going to happen. But, okay, Psychos is pissed. Tatsumaki? She's fainted? Who? Flashback! Will my theories be true? I'm becoming Krampus, not Claus, I'll tell you that much. Mind your business. Don't make me expect anyone's help. Okay, there she is in her holding cell at the facility. It's a fucking cube. 18 years ago, so she was 10. Some research settlement. Okay, so it's not like the Esper Research Society or whatever the fuck I called it. Anyway, let's see here. There's like, I guess that's an alarm. Ah, the hybrid monster sample is going berserk. Hybrid monster? Are you breeding monsters together or with humans? So they were researching all kinds of shit then. And this was way before like the Hero Association, so this is going to be interesting. I guess that was probably some of the first things that would have been logical, that they would have studied the monsters to hopefully fight the growing threat. But I want to know what this thing's hybridized with. Run! I think that's the same monster that we saw in the previous flashback, actually. Because those guys, they kind of look the same, but I don't know. Run! Wait! Oh, and she's in 101. Okay. Let me out! Don't leave me! Oh, her being scared and everything is such a new emotion for her. Director, what about that kid? That one has no potential. Leave her. I was right. Fubuki was the stronger one. Ooh. Prioritize the promising subjects first and get those out of here. Yes, sir. They're just leaving her ass. Is this what awakens her power? Is like her anger? It's like, motherfuckers, and it's like she's like thinking she's like physically bending the bars, but it's like her powers are just like amping her up. Okay, the monster's passing her cell, and it's okay. It ain't passing. It's just like it looks like a fat ass water bear mixed with Rover. I don't know if I like that, but anyway, I think it smelled her, and it's like food. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, I think that's its breath coming through the door or window. Okay, and it bashed the door. Oh, poor Tots. She's being flung about. Okay, the room is dark. Her eyes are all that's visible. You can come out. What? Is it Fubuki? Who saved her? I mean, like, whatever. It didn't make it into the room because not even the doorway is, like, damaged. So it just busted the door down, which, to be honest, you go looking back at, like, the legs of this thing, they're way wider than the door frame, so I don't know how you did that. But, okay. Anyway, getting back to where, let's see here. It's Blast! He fucking saved her! Oh, shit. Okay, well, that part I don't think I predicted. I predicted that, like, she broke herself out. Also, I am hungry, so if you hear my belly, it rumbles. But anyway, let's see here. The eyes are, like, popping out, and there's just a hole right there, and it's, like, back, head, I don't know. The weird body makes it hard to say for sure, but yeah, Blast. Interesting. Who? I'm Blast. I work as a hero. Okay, the outfit I don't think has changed much since the last time we saw it, so this must have been like his, height of his hero work days, because people have not seen him in like literal years, so... Wait, he's got a cube. What is the cube? Does he have the Allspark? Give me the cube, boy. But anyway, or girl. I don't know. Well, I say that, but I do have a proper job too. What? I guess this is more of a hobby. Hero? By the way, why didn't you use your power? That... my psychic powers don't work. Or won't work. It's not nice to lie. What? Did you believe that they'd let you go if you held back your power? Oh, it was all a ploy. Okay. He's going to be the inciting factor in what makes her become what she is today. Like, she doesn't hold back when she thinks she needs to. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Because you would be deemed useless to them. And she's like, you're right. It doesn't matter anymore. Whether I leave this place or not, there's no one out there who needs me anyway. What about Fubuki? Is Fubuki not actually your sister? I'm thinking that's about to be revealed, that they're not actually siblings. Mama and Papa sold me off. I was fucking right about that. There was like a black market for like psychics and shit. I think I predicted that. Whatever, I'm calling it. Anyway, it's like, but you do have someone who needs you. Wait, is that a baby Fubuki? Oh, she's got a little snowman plush. The whole Blizzard thing is a nice little entwine there. What a cute little sister you have. Where the hell is this damn picture? Like, how do you know about her, Blast? Protect your family. Okay, so they are biological. Okay, I was just kind of skeptical there for a bit, but alrighty. Puts his hand on her head. Really cute there. Listen up. I'll give you one piece of advice for later. One piece, it's the name of the treasure. In the grand line, I am Gold Roger, king of the pirates. Take that government, sons of bitches. I will reveal to the world all of your secrets. Not really. If you want his treasure, it's, it's all in one place. Yeah. Maybe that's where Blast is right now. Maybe he is the One Piece. It's not what was in here, it's what's wherever the fuck he is. I mean, the fact that, like, we don't know what the other half of the planet looks like. It could be One Piece for all we know. That would be stupid, but a hilarious crossover nonetheless. I'd read a few chapters of that to keep in mind for someone who has too much power. When the time comes, don't go expecting someone to come save you. So that's where that line came from. Okay. Oh, she woke up. Big sis? Or, no, is that Fubuki? I can't tell. Big sis, can you hear me? No, that seems to be Tatsumaki because of the lighter color hair there on the front. And also the blood marks match up. So she's waking up. So you're telepathically linked. Okay, so that is kind of confirmed. We're coming to save you now. Hang in there. Okay. What? She is just holding on to freaking tank top, like, save me. Oh, well, she's got her confidence back along with her consciousness. Don't underestimate me. And now she's just like a wild beast. Okay, Drive Knight's there. Still firing on Psychos. Chasing her down through the giant crevices that have formed in the city. It's kind of reminding me of freaking the right before the Death Star blew up. It's like few X-wings go in, only one comes out. Kind of deal. Oh, look, there's like an underground tunnel or something. Maybe that's a maintenance. No, it has like a road, so it's not like a maintenance tunnel. But yeah, so they're flying through that now. There's still cars down there. What the fuck? So this must have been an active part of the city. What the hell just shot through the roof? What the hell is that? I swear this thing has just become... The designs that Murata keeps throwing about this damn... the flying chariot. They look different every time. It's kind of weird. Like, I wonder what that's all about. But now we've got like this... I don't even know, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. Like, he launched... It's like a trident kind of deal with like a laser in the middle, I'm guessing, because it's charging up. Oh. Well, that blew that tunnel to fucking back. Oh, well, frickin' Psychos made it out, apparently. But there's shit coming down the other way. What the hell are you making? Something's coming. Are those going to be like little monsters? Oh. Are they rebounding freaking energy and psychic power or something? Because they're like, it seems like they're kind of bouncing shit off. Are these the Monster King cells? Wait, those are Monster King cells? I mean, no. They could, I think they're just whatever mixed with like the puppet. Always having them eyes. But anyway. Let's see. As if his body was used like a seed and spread across the earth on a cellular level, devouring everything? Tatsumaki, you monster. What? If you just held back a tiny bit, I would have been able to retrieve cell samples easily. What? I know that he's trying to gather samples and shit, but like, come on, man. What is your goal other than, I assume, possible upgrades for you and the organization? But yeah, so let's see here. So, oh, it was that Tatsumaki then. She must have like blasted her way through the top of the, or through the ground leading into the the tunnel. Let's see here, there's like two energy ball like things, or is that like sensing where the two jets are? Maybe that's the case. She's real focused, and there came the crash down. What is that she bashed through? Because it looks like a vehicle of some kind. Excuse me. Okay, the jet kind of split in half and is morphing around the damage. Another rock comes through. It turned into a beast. Okay, to dodge. So, okay. It's just straight up a transformer at this point. I love it. And then back to a jet to avoid more shit just keeps coming, and Drive Knight's having to do the same. I love that they're basically parallels of each other. Like they modify, change to the situation. So he's in chariot form, or what was it also known as the lance? And it's excuse me. He's like riding on the wall. Then he's in the rook form, busting through the debris, and then back into the flying chariot, and then he's blasting off. Ooh, some of the damage, there's a train coming. I hope that stopped, but the way those speed lines, I don't think so. I think it's gonna get fucked. We're gonna have like a train wreck like nobody's business. Anyone seen the movie Hancock? When he like got in the way of the train to push a guy's car off the road, or pick it up really, and it was like the train just kind of was forced to stop, and because he's an immovable object, and like he just indented into it. I loved it. But then like the cars are all wrecked and everything, the boxcars tipping over off the tracks and everything. I think that's what's gonna happen here. But I also like how the tower is like changed. There's like these outcroppings that are kind of like in the spiral from all the twisting. But yeah, I think that is a train coming, because we're seeing it still moving while Psychos is coming out from the tunnel. And there's a bunch of cars that are just getting flown about like freaking Matchbox. Freaking Genos. He's like, you ain't getting past me this time, bitch. He's just he's latched on to the plane. The plane, boss, the plane. I'm gonna blow up the fucking plane. Actually, that might be what he's about to do, huh? Demon Cyborg. And there's Drive Knight, and he's turned into Rook, so he's about to just bash your shit in. Nice. Oh, they're freaking laser shooting things. That's what those were. They weren't like redirecting the energy, so to speak. They were literally funneling and channeling it. Okay. Because they're blasting the Rook now. And twin chest cannon beam. I love it. Genos is like, how the fuck is he doing this again already? But I assume this is going to be within the 10-second power up. This might actually wreck him permanently. Who knows? But then also the Rook's chest is opening up. So damn. Damn it. That was the end of it. Oh shit. Listen up. I'll give you One Piece. Chapter 1000, Look and Fire. But but it hasn't come out yet. Um, let's see. And no, this does not mean Saitama is blessed. I better not see a single post about this on the sub. I guess this is more of a hobby. Yeah, that line does sound like Saitama, but yeah, no. Okay, that was good action, good backstory, good character development moments, and a kick-ass finale. Can't wait to see that actual, like, the damage they do. Um, okay, for one, all the hero or the rest of the S class are now more or less all together. I think it's just Metal Knight and like Metal Bat. Weird how they're both metal. Weird. Are the only ones that are not there at this point. So okay, we'll see. I would have assumed, given that we kept seeing, like, you know, now that Bang and Bomb have joined the group, that we might have seen like a panel of, like, you know, Metal Bat showing up. But it seems like he's going to be a little later, apparently. Or maybe he's helping with rescue efforts, which would be within his character and whatnot. So, but we'll have to wait and see, of course. But yeah. So that sadly didn't get to happen, but so be it. Then with the whole thing with the flashback and, like, Fubuki, like, warning, it's like, my sister might have lost consciousness. So it's like, that's like her when she's like unbridled in her power, or she just kind of shuts off due to overuse of her powers. It was still a little unclear, but it seemed more of the latter than the former. So my Fubuki theory, I guess, is kind of safe for the time being. But also, that whole flashback was kind of confirmed that, like, some of it, that she may have not, well, I guess not. Because, like, with how old they would have been, we don't know anything about Fubuki's powers at that young age. So, but then again, there's only 3 years difference, so that was like a really old photo. Which, where was the photo? How does Bang know? Does he have a spy network? But yeah, it was a secret research facility, so I did get that right. Though apparently they aren't just dealing with psychics, so it's like, that's cool. Dealing with monster hybridizations and stuff. I don't know if they were human monster hybrids or just, like, blending monsters together in the hopes of making, I guess, some kind of, like, biological weapon to defend against future monster attacks, would be my likely guess. Though, of course, like most of these kinds of secret projects, they usually don't work out too well, now did they? But yeah, so that was cool. We've got to see all that, and it was Blast that saved her, not just her freeing herself, like my theory originally states. So, but that works out well. I mean, given now that we've seen him in 2 flashbacks, essentially, or kind of a flashback and a not-so-flashback, you know, with a Mai Mask as well, I'm wondering if this is going to be a pattern. Like, the more this arc goes on, are we going to see him as part of, like, what inspired people to, you know, become heroes? You know, like some of the upper echelon of the Hero Association? That would be cool. I could see, like, Tank Top Master and, you know, being, you know, because we don't know his backstory yet, assumingly it would not be characters that we knew their backstories prior. So, like, Atomic Samurai, given that, you know, he would have probably been, you know, training in a dojo and stuff, maybe he wouldn't have been inspired. Bang and Bomb are way older than Blast, so, like, there's likely no connection for them. But, like, Child Emperor, he would be young enough, like, he probably was inspired. We haven't known anything about him. We know about Darkshine, so that one's not the case. Pig God, I don't know. He's kind of an oddball. But I could see, like, Tank Top, Purry, I doubt it. Like, maybe he just wanted to be popular or whatever. I don't know. But like with a My Mask, we've seen like there seemingly was some kind of connection, or at least he's using it as like a mental device to like keep his darker impulses under control. If not, he was saved by Blast sometime in the past. But yeah, and then there's probably some other characters like Drive Knight, obviously not the case. Metal Knight, probably not the case. So we'll have to see how many more people were inspired by Blast and or were saved by him to become heroes. So yeah. Anyway, overall, great chapter. Well, let's talk more about the action. Like the fight choreography was awesome. It was well worth the wait, Murata. So thank you for that early Christmas gift. Sad it's the last chapter for the year, but whatever. It was good. And it was story progression. It wasn't a redraw, which the fandom loves. But yeah, like the choreographed fight, or the choreograph. I said it right the first time. Why can't I say it now? Anyway, the fight choreograph. Say it right. Whatever. Anyway, the fight scenes were awesome. Like, getting to see more of what the plane could do was awesome. Like, well, actually, in both cases. You know, Drive Knight and Psychos. Psychos, like, can transform the plane, which, I mean, makes sense, given that she went from monster to the plane, essentially. She went, like, from kaiju, god, fiend, to a freaking plane. So it's like, sure, it can transform into other things, but we weren't really sure. But this confirms it. So it's very adaptive to the situation, like when we saw it like dodging through the tunnel and everything. So that was cool. Drive Knight with his different transformations, like how he utilizes them mid-combat like that, that was cool. Also that like energy beam thing for Flying Chariot, that was cool. Everything was cool. But then the big stickler at the end, like that was probably one of the more awesome bits, but also worrying at the same time, because it's kind like ever since Genos, did the 10-second power up, and like we've seen that he's still capable of fighting and everything with minor repercussions, if any, is worrying that it's like either he's going to get broken beyond belief and he's going to just need a full like remodel, or like there's going to be a big nerfing at some point, like because he's way too powerful right now and that's not his character arc, so but yeah, it's cool to get to see him set up with Drive Knight, which then really is interesting that Drive Knight in Rook form had the freaking chest cannon as well. We're all unibeaming like Tony Stark now, so I love to see it, but I'm still wondering, like, that's probably not going to be the end of Psychos. But I imagine it will deal a heavy blow regardless, because this is like point blank range. So just and also we don't like if Drive Knights is like as powerful as what we saw in the tunnel, like it's not seemingly as powerful as like I would guess Genos's is, or his beam is. But maybe Genos's beam won't be as powerful as we saw when he was deflecting, Sairochi's, beams and everything earlier in the arc. So we'll have to wait and see. But, oh boy. Also, the little, like, the tidbit about him wanting to, like, gather samples and stuff. It's like, if you had just held back the tiniest bit, just be happy you got the fucking cat. I mean, you could literally be gathering samples of many things. I'm still waiting for him to use nanobots and, like, just, like, they're not picked up by any of the executives, and, like, they just kind of come back and they, like, pick a little piece of hair off or skin flake or something. There you go. But yeah, like, that might happen. Who knows? But yeah. So, Double Beam coming next chapter, which will be in the new year. Hopefully 2021 will be a great year for One Punch Man. Maybe we'll get more more actual chapters and story progression and less of redraws, but the future is always uncertain, as 2020 has taught us. So, yeah. But anyway, sorry for rambling on a little longer, but yeah. So, happy holidays to all you and yours, and for what holidays you celebrate. Obviously, mine is Christmas, so Merry Christmas to those. I think Hanukkah already wrapped up, and I think Kwanzaa is what, the day after Christmas, so that's 2 days away from the time of this recording. So yeah, and a Happy New Year to all, because we all celebrate that one. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the chapter. Stay safe out there, obviously. Have a happy holiday. Thoughts and opinions, let me know them. Anything I missed, misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet it out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Gordon Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche-lings, open up your chest and blow that bitch away. And also, ho, 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 motherfuckers.